there, Chris, and thank you so much for having me on League One. This is Genoveva Rossi. I am a horror queen. I have about 88 IMDb credits currently, since 2012, in fact, and I love horror movies, although I do some theater, I do comedy, I do drama, I do a variety of things, but I love horror movies the most. So what am I known for? I'm known for I Spill Your Guts, directed by James Balsamo. I am known for Apocalypse Kiss with Michael Berryman and Tom Atkins, DC Douglas. I'm known for a whole bunch of other fantastic horror films. Look for me in the upcoming Herschel Gordon Lewis's Blood Mania. That's Herschel Gordon Lewis's final film. We shot in Calgary, Canada last year. I'm really excited to be part of that. It's fantastic. I love Herschel Gordon Lewis. He's best, for sure. Also 100 Acres of Hell with Gene Snitsky and Ernie O'Donnell. I'm a huge fan of them, so look for me in that. Death House I have a cameo in that stars my pal Kane Hodder, Dee Wallace, Barbara Crampton, Michael Berryman, Sigurd Haig, all these huge horror icons. Fantastic. Look for Death House. It's going to be one of the biggest horror films ever. And, you know, The Lich with James Balsamo. James Balsamo and I have worked on over 6 films. Started with I Spill Your Guts, and we just worked on The Lich recently, which, you know, I play this sexy gypsy fortune teller, kind of like playing myself, kind of not maybe. Kind of a comedic role. I had a lot of fun shooting that, and we just added to the cast Tom Sizemore, who I actually got to be, I had a small part in a film called Black Wake, directed by Jeremiah Kipp about a year or so ago. Hasn't been released yet, but look for that. That stars Tom Sizemore and Eric Roberts, and I have a small part as a featured zombie in that one, Black Wake. So, pretty cool. It's amazing who you get to work with when you're working on horror movies. You know, I've gotten to work with Michael Berryman a few times. I've gotten to work with, you know, Tom Sizemore, Tom Atkins, Tyler Main, Kane Hodder, you know, so many amazing people in the horror genre. 2 films with Linnea Quigley, Hunters and The Sadist. I'm a big fan of hers as well. Just this amazing, wacky, crazy ride, you know. Some films I worked on recently, Mr. Bones, a short film, dramatic horror about a doll that's possessed. Great movie. Mr. Blue Shirt, directed by Mike Stewart, kind of a fantasy sci-fi film. Had a lot of fun shooting that one. And another thing I'm really excited about, I just came back from Parafest, Winter Parafest. It was actually in Henrietta, New York. It was a paranormal convention. I did some lecturing on different forms of divination. I read tarot cards and a whole bunch of other things, so I talked about that. And I was a guest there. And then my next really fantastic guest appearance that I want to talk about is I'm going to be going to Birmingham, United Kingdom for October 2017. Just in a few short months. It'll be October 28th and 29th at the Birmingham Horror Con. We're going to have a whole bunch of amazing guests from some amazing horror films there. So look for that online. Birmingham Horror Con, October 2017, and that's in the United Kingdom. And speaking of the United Kingdom, I write for UKHorrorscene.com. And what do I write? I write a column every month called The Life and Blood, Tales of a Horror Queen. In fact, it's about my life, more or less. It is, yes. So check that one out. You know, again, I'm this horror actress. I've been in about 88 films since 2012, and it's been a fantastic, crazy ride. I'm really thankful for the support from people like you, Chris, from all the fantastic people that I work with, like James Balsamo, all these great directors, these great actors that I'm honored to work with each and every day. You guys are fantastic, the fantastic crew members, cinematographers, directors, actors, everyone. And I'm extremely thankful to Matt Chasen. He's my manager. He also manages Lynn Lowry and Bill Oberst Jr. You know, Matt is a fantastic manager. I'm lucky to have him. So check me out online, www.genovevarossi.com. That's Genoveva Rossi, Rossi. Check me out there. Check out my IMDb and see where I'm going to be, see what films I'm doing next. Also, look for my Facebook page, look for my Instagram, look for my Twitter, Genoveva Rossi. Thank you so much, and happy 2017. Yours in Screams.